Hey everyone, this video is going to be an unboxing of a Pisgah banjo. You can see that I have it right here. I've already taken it out of the large box that you can see right there. Got the banjo and some boxes of accessories there, so all this came inside the box. Now there's a little bit of a backstory to this before I actually open stuff up. So I didn't buy this banjo originally directly from Pisgah. I bought it brand new from Bernunzio's in New York. I bought it online, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Bernunzio's, anyways. But I bought it from there, and this is kind of a roundabout way of getting a custom banjo from Pisgah, because they do have a really cool website where you can make some custom banjos of whatever kind of style you really want from them. But the wait period is like 10 months to a year or so, at least at the time that I bought this, which was late 2021. So I found the banjo itself at Bernunzio's. It was the Pisgah Dobson professional model. So I bought that, ordered it, got it, and I'm like, pretty cool banjo, but there's a few extras that would be kind of cool to have to it. So I sent it back to Pisgah, and they made some modifications to it. They sent it back to me in a new hard case instead of the soft case that came with it. But yeah, so that's what this unboxing is going to be. Basically, I already have played the banjo that's in here, but it's got some new it's got some new flair essentially to it. So first thing I'll do is open up these boxes here, show you what's in there. So first thing inside this little bag here is just some wood polish and conditioner. Just a little accessory for cleaning. I also got a drum dial, which I'm going to need because they installed a upgraded calfskin or goatskin. I can't remember which it is, but either goatskin or calfskin banjo head made by Balch. So this is just going to be very useful for making sure that it's at the right tension, because I know that those calfskin or goatskin heads are much more, they require a lot more maintenance, I guess, with that kind of stuff. So this is a very heavy box. So I guess let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside here. Made in the USA, so that's pretty cool. Comes with some instructions here. And there is the drum dial itself. Very heavy thing. Yeah, this is, let's see, I just about dropped it there, but this, the bottom part of this weight is just incredibly heavy, like surprisingly heavy. I don't know how much it actually weighs, but it's a pretty hefty thing. So, but anyway, here is a look at that. I think it also comes with, let's see, whatever this is. I've never used one of these, so I don't know, I don't know what all of this stuff is. I'm going to have to learn how to use this thing, but here it is anyways. And we've got another box here, which I'll go ahead and open up. So inside here, this is the original banjo head and the bridge that originally came with my Dobson Pro, and you can see the serial number there. I'm just covering up my name that they have on the piece of masking tape there. So next we'll get into the banjo itself, but first the case. So I'll take this plastic wrap off. Alright, so here is a look at the case. It's a brand new TKL case. It looks very nice. The only thing that I'm noticing about it is that it looks like it's very long for the banjo that's inside. I don't remember exactly, but it kind of seems like the headstock of the banjo is probably going to end like right here or so. Maybe I'm wrong, I can't remember, but there might be a bit of extra space up here, which might actually be an okay thing, because then I maybe would have more room for that drum dial or something. But the case itself is actually an upgrade too. They normally, if you buy a Pisgah banjo, they normally don't come with a TKL case. Instead, they usually come with a gig bag that's made by Access, and those are really cool. That's what mine originally came with. They're branded and everything. They have a really nice Pisgah Banjo logo on the front of them, and they look really cool. But I decided to upgrade to this TKL case just because it's it's a nice hard case, better for travel and that sort of thing. And I know they have another option on there to get a Kelton case, but those are like something like $1,000, and those are kind of for, those I think are like the really high quality travel grade for, tossing them in airplanes and that sort of thing. So I didn't quite need that. This was an extra $110, I think. What was really nice is they, the folks at Pisgah let me trade in the Access case for this. So they basically subtracted the price of that case with this one, and so I got this for a discount essentially by trading in the old gig bag. Pros and cons to both. This is a heavy case. This is not really ideal if you're going to be, say, at a festival, walking around, that sort of thing. Whereas the gig bag would have been good because it's got like backpack kind of straps. It's a lot lighter. But this TKL case is a lot better for kind of long distance travel, or just anything that's a little bit more rough, I guess you could say. So you can't have your cake and eat it too unless you have both cases, I guess. So I may end up buying, repurchasing a gig bag at some point. I don't know, but this is a really, really nice case. So TKL, really cool. Let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at the Banjo inside. I'm curious to see how it fits in there because, like I said, I think it's probably got some extra room. But here's a look at it. You can see some of the upgrades that got done to it. So from the base model, it first of all came with this upgraded bridge. So this is a, like I said, goatskin or calfskin head. It's got a new bridge. It's got this armrest right here, which is really cool. A little bit wobbly. I might have to tweak that a little bit. They added this brass plate here, which looks really neat. And then it also has a new nut up here, but I'm going to have to take this off and show you that. Alright, so with that paper wrap out of the way, I can show you the rest of this. So they added spikes. So we've got 3 spikes here, 7, 9, and 10. So that's added, and then it's got a new nut up here. This is a new bone nut. So that looks really good. Overall, really good looking Banjo. The look of this head really makes it look, it really gives it that old-timey look, and combined with the new bridge here and everything, it just kind of really makes it look really nice and old-timey. So this is really cool. I'm going to set it back in the case just for a second here, just to kind of show how it fits in the case. And like I said, there is a little bit of extra space up here. But it's just a little bit extra actually. So, I thought there would be a lot of extra space here, but it's really not much. So this actually fits in here very nicely. I guess that this is kind of, so this is a short scale Banjo. And so I guess that this case is kind of designed for the full length. So that's the difference there. But in any case, it fits in there very nicely. Here's a look inside the case where I've got a whole bunch of accessories. They gave me some, well, I purchased some strings. They didn't give me these, but we've got, let's see, I don't know how to pronounce that. Nile gut frailing banjo strings, so a different style of string that I thought I would just buy to try. And then some extra sets of strings here. These are just the standard claw hammer strings, so I got a couple packs of those. And it looks like they also included some other accessories in here. And some of these I bought. Some of them are, it looks like, just some bonuses that they included. So we've got, first of all, nice little koozie. That's pretty neat. Got some stickers here. Hide banjo heads. Got a couple of those. And then we've got business card right here for Pisgah Banjos, so if you want to order something from them, here's how you get in contact. That's pretty neat. Pisgah sticker. Balsam Banjo Works, which is their other company for selling some other accessories and things. And we've got a clawhammer capo. This is a brass capo, so this will actually match very nicely with the brass plate that's here, so that's pretty neat. I can't remember if I showed this or not. This is just the instruction sheet for the armadillo armrest assembly instructions, which I don't really need too much because it's already assembled, but I will have to probably adjust it just a little bit because it's wobbling just a little bit. But so we've got that, and then the last accessory in here is a branded screwdriver set just for making adjustments and things. So I don't know that I'll need any other sorts of tools to, you know, make any adjustments to this beyond what's contained in here. But in any case, I have this, and this will be really useful. Here's a quick look at everything that comes with this accessory. You've got double-sided Phillips, 2 different sizes, double-sided flathead, 2 different sizes, and you've got this piece here, 2 different sizes which you can use to tighten the bracket hooks, and you also use this to put these bits inside, and inside the screwdriver here, which is a little hard to do one-handed, but you just tighten that up and it's ready to use. Pretty easy. You can also store this one inside here. So it's a nice little tool, very convenient. Alright, so I took some time to get this all tuned up and made some slight adjustments to it. So right now I just want to give you a good overall look at the banjo. So let's just do kind of a top down of the head here. So here's what that looks like. I think it looks very nice with the improvements with the banjo head, the bridge, and the armrest here. Overall, just gives it a really nice old-time look, I think. So that's really nice. And then I'll kind of just show you the sides. This is made of stained curly maple, and I think it looks really nice. And then the fingerboard is rich light. And then, yeah, so here's a good look at the side. And the small adjustments I made are that I pulled these 2 pieces off here just to get this armrest just a little bit tighter so that it would be a little bit more snug against the rim here. It still does have a little bit of a wobble to it, but it's not much. I may adjust that further so it's a little bit tighter yet. I'm not sure, but for now it's fine. When I'm playing, it's, you know, it's obviously not moving since my arm's resting on it, so maybe I'll just leave it as it is there. Other small adjustments is that I just had to adjust a few of these, make these a little bit tighter, as I had a little bit of buzzing going on when I was testing it out. Once I got it in tune, unfortunately I do have one of these that has a stripped screw inside of it, not this one, but the one that's underneath here and going to the underside of this. You can see that it's kind of popping out just a little bit. I was able to get it just tight enough so that it would, you know, hopefully not buzz for now, but I'm going to eventually have to get a replacement of just this one here. But all the other ones are nice and snug and tight, so, you know, I'm in pretty good playing condition right now. But anyway, here's a look at this side, and then I'll flip it over and give you a quick look at the other side here. So it just overall looks really nice. Here's a look at the tailpiece. Flip it around, I'll show you the underside. So it's got a Dobson tone ring in it. Kind of has a interesting sound when you kind of flick it a little bit. You can see the Pisgah Banjo logo right there underneath the head. And then you can see the sticker right here as well, which has the serial number, made in August 2021. So that's pretty neat. Now we'll go up the neck here. So you can see here's a close-up again of that brass plate that they installed. Kind of has an interesting feel when you're actually playing it. I'll describe that a little more when I do a demo of this, but it sure looks cool. I really like the look of it. That's really neat. And then it's got this this really thick heel on the bottom, which is, I don't know, I really like it actually for this style of open back banjo. You know, if this was a, you know, like a resonator banjo, I wouldn't like it because I like to get all the way up the neck, and I would want that extra room under here. But for an old-timey clawhammer banjo, this is, I don't know, it's just kind of a cool style, so I really like that. But then here is a good look up the neck. You can see the spikes right here, which obviously I don't really like the look of them, but the advantage is that I can play in more keys easily, so that is a good thing. I'll flip it around and just show you the underside of it too, just so you can kind of see what that looks like. And sorry about the sun glare. And then you can see underneath here, this is a Goto tuner on the 5th. I believe that's the same situation on top there. Yes, it is. You can kind of see that. I don't know if the camera can focus, but those are Goto tuners as well. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but anyways, then we get up to the slotted headstock, which is, it's got a really unique look to it. Here's the Capo installed here. And then there's what the headstock looks like. Unfortunately, it's a little bit dirty on the inside here, so I might have to clean that out a little bit, but that's not a very big deal. I'll flip this around, and then I'll show you the underside of it, just so you can see what that looks like. So there is a good look at the banjo. Now I'll just, maybe I'll play a song or two just so you can hear what it sounds like. playing this a little bit. It's a nice banjo overall. I am definitely going to have to adjust this tailpiece a little bit just because for the most part when I have my arm on it, it doesn't move too much, but you can see if I'm moving my arm even a little bit, it just rattles a little bit, which I personally don't like. But other than that, it's you know, it's a really nice banjo, and it's very light. It's a very lightweight instrument. That Dobson tone ring that's inside here does not weigh very much. So this is, I think on the website, it's advertised as being about 6 pounds. It's not heavy at all. Very light banjo. Good sound to it. The brass plate that I put on it, or had them install on it, rather, it's got an interesting feel to it. Honestly, now that I'm playing it, I'm not sure if I like it quite as much as far as playability goes. It's kind of a, it's a little bit not quite sharp, but it does have a kind of a pointy texture on your thumb when you're stroking the 5th string there. But it's not bad. But dang, the look of that thing sure is cool. So, you know, overall, I'm not disappointed that that this brass plate was added, but it's just kind of a different playing feel once you actually get it in your hand and you're playing it a little bit. But overall, again, here's a good look at the banjo. Pretty cool. So there it is, folks. A look at my new Pisgah Dobson professional model with some slight modifications to it. And overall, pretty cool banjo. And I just wanted to make this video so you guys can kind of see for yourselves. Obviously, I'm not the best clawhammer player by any stretch, so that part you kind of have to take with a grain of salt. But hopefully I was able to give you at least a little bit of an audio sample of what this thing can sound like. Get a better player playing it and it'll definitely sound better. But in any case, there it is, snug in its case. Go ahead and close it up. And for all those who have watched this video, thank you for watching.